Hey, how's it going, YouTube? I want to start off by thanking you for checking this video out. I also want to start off with giving a big shout out to the whole XJW community. Um, I'm just gonna be upfront and tell you that this video, I'm just gonna try to survive making it. A part of me don't want to make it, and a part of me does want to make it. And of course, the part of me that does want to make it is winning because I'm actually recording this video, right? But I have a bad case of allergies, and you gotta understand, like, for people with allergies, like, it's the most annoying thing in my nose, and it feels like, I'm not hearing myself right. But anyway, I'm still gonna try to knock this video out because I want to make another video for you guys. With that done and said, this is Roberto, the XJW, and in this video I want to talk about a few things. But what I want to talk about is a little bit more personal. It's more about me. I want you to know a little bit about me, a little bit. Like, you know, a lot of things that I've already talked about and mentioned on my previous videos had to do with the J-Dubs, Jehovah Witness religion, all that stuff. Child abuse and why I left and all of that stuff, and a bunch of other things. But in this video, I wanted to kind of like bring it back a little bit. And I just want to bring it back. I want kind of like to open myself up on a few things like, where's my life at now after the Jehovah Witness religion? What I believe now. Do I believe in some of the same things or not? I want to touch on that and let you know that. And I also want to talk about religion itself and what I think about that, when it comes to how life and how religion has what I feel about religion and how it plays in life. I'm gonna be upfront. This is gonna be, first of all, 99% of my videos, I don't write nothing down. I have no script. I don't have nothing. I just put the camera on. I got stuff in my mind, and I just deliver what's on my mind, and I just let everything flow and go. And for the right person, they take it the right way. And for the person who don't get it, I apologize, and it gives me more work for the next video. And with that done and said, this video, I'm just gonna be who I am and how I've been. So why I'm saying that is because I can't guarantee you that what I'm gonna say out of my mouth is gonna be clean. So I'm giving you the heads up. Excuse me. Took a few seconds. Let's start off with religion. I think it's appropriate for me to start off with religion and how I see religion. I think religion basically is a lot of bullshit goes on with religion. To be honest, it's a lot of bullshit that goes on with religion, and it's a lot of hidden secrets that go on in religion. They kind of blindside you a little bit. Religion is a tricky subject. You got to be careful. So, but I don't think religion is all bad. I think that you can, let me put it to you this way. In my experience with religion, when I didn't have no type of knowledge of religion whatsoever, when I was fresh, deaf, dumb, and blind, and I just started studying with the Jehovah's Witnesses, I didn't know nothing. I ain't know shit. I ain't really know shit at all. I ain't know nothing. I ain't know nothing about a Bible. I didn't know how to pick up a Bible. I didn't know who God was. I didn't know nothing. But of course, eventually I will learn about the Bible, what's in the Bible, or at least what's in the Jehovah's Witness translation of the Bible. See how that works? Why I point that out is because in the beginning, you don't know that. You don't know that they translated the Bible to suit the way they teach and their methods and all their tactics and all of that stuff, right? You don't know that in the beginning. You dumb. You're like, oh, you don't know. And I did learn, and you do learn, about God, and you put an identity on God. So they identify God with Jehovah. So I know God. I could say I know God now, and they do put His Son, an identity on His Son, and most people and other religions know God's Son as Jesus. So, you know, because of the things that I've learned, even though I cut ties with that religion because of the shit that was going on in there, I still decided to keep and maintain my personal relationship with God and with Jesus, because honestly, they didn't do shit to me. God didn't do nothing to me. Why should I hold God accountable for what this religion does and what they did and what they continue to do? So I made it my personal decision to maintain my spiritual path, to keep my spiritual path going. So now it's like, yeah, it's Ex-Jehovah Roberto here speaking. And yeah, I'm a former Jehovah Witness, and I'm no longer with that. But I still got this journey that I'm on, this spiritual journey that I'm on. I still got more to be taught by God and to be guided by God. There's still a lot of God exposing that religion to me is the tip of the iceberg, because now I'm enlightened. But now what's to unfold? What's about to unfold? So like now, my whole take on religion is like, yo, I'm not with that. That could be for the next person, and they could possibly be open to the possibility, like myself, where you can take on having a spiritual path in life and go on your own spiritual journey. Because I believe, honestly, that I believe in spirituality. I believe having a spiritual connection with your creator or your higher power, or with your heavenly father, with God, however, Jehovah. I believe in that. I believe everyone should keep that. They should always have that. And they should seek out and search for that if they choose to. You see? So that's my thing. Uh, I made it in my mind that not only I was gonna have keep my spiritual journey, but I don't believe that a person needs to rely on religion to have a spiritual journey in the first place. If you're on a spiritual path and you feel you have your conviction, you have your belief that God is guiding you in your life, then I'm with you. I'm totally 100% with you. I believe that God does that. God can do that. God can guide a person directly without no middleman, so to speak, without no other persons or people or things to go through, and He can guide you directly. I believe also that I should maintain my spirituality. I should continue to grow as a spiritual man, as a spiritual individual, as a spiritual person. And I think one of the greatest things about that is that I can see how to love people without no boundaries and no limitations, with no blinders of religion. Because religion put people in categories. And I'm going to tell you how. If I'm a Christian, my Christian love is right. How I'm taught is right. If you're a non-Christian, you do things wrong. It's not the same. I love God right. I worship him right. I walk right by him. I have hope. You love him. You worship him in your own way. You have your own relationship with God. But you're a non-Christian. But mind you, you can still believe in Jesus, but you're a non-Christian because you don't go to church and you don't claim a religion. I don't believe in that. Why? So that's my whole thing with religion. Religion, from what I learned, and most people may agree, if 99.9% of people may agree, religion is man-made. And most importantly, okay, God never cleared religion. God never said, religion is to represent me. Jesus never said. Now, mind you, Jesus refers to the scriptures. Okay, there's a famous scripture that talks about when Jesus is tested by Satan, and he mentions how many times things is written in regards to that test at that time when he was being tested by Satan, the devil, and he mentioned a few times it was written. He was referring to the Bible. So somebody can go with that. I can go with that. I can settle for that. But Jesus and his preaching and everything is that in the history, he never said, and my Father has chosen this religion. Follow that religion. So that's where I stand with religion now. I'm like, I don't believe in religion. It's man-made. What the that's no. But at the same time, honestly, it could work for somebody else. So for me, I have respect and love for my brother who's a Christian and who's a non-Christian. Again, I love you if you're a non-Christian or you're a Christian. Why? Because God, Jehovah, gave you free will. Shit, if you want to be atheist, you can. Now, why should I judge you? I can't tell if you're right or wrong. Why? I'm human just like you. That's my stance when it comes down to religion. That's my outlook and how I feel with religion. I'm good. I'm at peace with my life right now. God got my back. I have him in my heart. Got him in my spirit. I love him. He's done a few things for me. He still is. You know. He allowed me to test out religion. It didn't work. He pulled me out. And I'm on my journey. I'm on a spiritual journey of peace and love and spirituality is a beautiful thing. So that's where I'm at when it comes down to the whole religion thing. I'm really not into religion, and let me tell you, I don't. Religion is not God. Let's put it that way. Man who's made religion claims reflects God, but God never said that he reflects religion. What's wrong with that? Again, religion. Religion was made by man and claims that it was made by God, but God never claimed man-made religion. So that right there can be debated, argued, or supported and praised as the truth. So that's where I'm at with religion. I can't also tell anybody not to deal with religion. That's their choice. And so that's where I'm at in my journey right now in life. I think that in life we have to continue to be a student of life. And when you're a student of life, hear what I'm telling you, when you're a student of life, You are constantly falling, failing, making mistakes. You constantly getting consequences from the actions and the mistakes that you take. Life, where you learning from life as a student of life, you know, part of learning in the whole big picture of life, for some, like myself, learning experiences may include things that has to do with God, like religion. Don't be so caught up on it. If you fucked up when you ventured off into religion and it didn't work well, okay, you fucked up. Or I fucked up. However you look at it. But don't think it's not necessarily everybody else that's going to happen for them. And then for some people it is. See, for me, I'm an open-minded person. It can go either way. It's not always going to go this way. It's not going to always go that way. I'm open-minded. You got to be open-minded. Somewhere at least. So that's where I stand with things. In life, we learning. When you enter the classroom in a certain area of life, when you're learning something new and different like religion, you don't know, you're naive, you're dumb to it, you're blind. But once you start learning, you pick up the ropes and you start understanding, and you grow in the knowledge of, then your decision making needs to change. Your feelings change. God gave us the mind, the power of the mind, and the power of the heart. The power of the heart controls a lot of our energy and the eye that's in here. If it's closed, you don't see. If it's open, you see a lot. And you also have the power of your mind. God has given you there's power in your mind because you are the one that control your decisions of what you're going to do. There's power in that. So much power. It's to overlook it. You have to You're your own master when it comes down to making your thoughts. This is power here. Religion can come in between the power that's up here. It can come in between that. So you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. So, but yeah, uh, 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 I think that God is a beautiful existence. God teaches us accordingly to how He wants to teach us individually. And I think that He can teach us at any shape or form or any day, time, any second. And I'm okay with that. So that's what I believe in. This is how I see the whole picture with things. Religion is the thing of the past, is a closed chapter in my life. It's a closed chapter in a lot of people's lives. And it's gonna be people make mistakes, but you have to, like there is there is peace if you want peace. Peace, to have a peaceful life and a conclusion of things that you do and things that go on, it varies for everybody. But I would tell you this as I'm nearing the end of this video. Learn life, continue to keep learning, and remember the things that life can offer. There's a lot of benefits in life. If you look at it, if you don't sacrifice and make mistakes, you can't learn much. You gotta fall sometimes on your face. You gotta make mistakes. You know, uh, you know, there's many things in life that's gonna help us learn how to reason and use logical thinking and understanding. These are things you develop over time. And there's a lot of people in this world that are so gifted. They have beautiful spiritual gifts and abilities and talents and those are is they get them none other than God. God gives them. You know. God has, I believe God really has his selected people on this earth. I believe that, you know. Maybe people may not believe that, or the individual, but, you know, I just think that I still have love for God. It keeps me going. You know, I'm not gonna be a sour ass person because I done fucked up and, you know, fucked up with a religion that I didn't know much about. You know, I can't hold you accountable for something that some other people did. It doesn't work that way. It shouldn't work that way. So look, at the end of the day, learn about life, love life, seek what life has to offer, take the good with the bad. Understand that you have your own journey in life. You have to discover what your life journey will be. It's gonna, you know, your journey in life is gonna have not just one path. You could be set on one path in life, but you're gonna keep, as you go through different stages of your life, as you grow, as you mature, as you learn how to decide better and wiser, that path enters to other paths and other directions as you grow in love and knowledge and wisdom in your journey in life. Life is a big picture, it's huge. Life is way, 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 trust me when I tell you, life is way bigger than religion. It's way bigger than this. And you can be happy without religion. You could be happy on a spiritual journey. You know, happiness is there for anyone. It's up for grabs. Love, peace, and happiness. That's what life's about. But it's also about taking responsibility of your actions and being accountable for what you do and didn't do. And I believe in that. You know, sometimes you gotta discover yourself in life. And sometimes you're not discovering yourself once. Sometimes you can lose your identity without even realizing it. Sometimes you could do that possibly more than one time. Can that possibly happen with religion? Can you lose who you are? I think that happened to me. Yeah. I was losing, I didn't lose my whole self as a JW, but I was losing parts of my identity. Don't lose who you are. Always stay true to who you are and maintain your identity of knowing who you are and here as a person. You know, so it's like, look, let me tell you something. Before I wrap up, let me just tell you thank you because I know I was a little all over. I'm not myself, but I still wanted to make this freaking video. I hope that this video just lets a person smile at the end of the day and um, look at the bright side of things. That life is such a big picture that no matter what, like for me, like I could be a sour ass person for like look of this, or and I could say, look, I'm gonna wage war and put all my energy on this and that, but at the end of the day, is you want to teach other people how you could take a bad situation because you made a bad decision. My situation, unfortunately, had to do with religion, but I made something good out of it. That's what life's about. And I'm sharing that with you. You could probably share something like that with me. Like, hey, Roberto, you know, I had this situation. It's about making the best out of bad situations in life and having peace and love and making a fucked up decision with religion is not the end of the world. That's it. There's life. There's so much to life. You know, I got my wife. I got my kids. I don't lack nothing financially. Those is blessings in my life. But there's so many other things that I went through in my life. You know, you will never be able to tell or know unless I tell you. You know, you could look at me here on the video. You don't know that. My mother has been deceased my whole entire life, 30 plus years. I never had a father around. I practically really raised myself on my own all these years, my whole entire life. So what? It happens. All right, it was tough, and get over it. Man up. You know, family shitted on me, they abandoned me. It happens. Just I went over it. It happens. It happens. It freaking happens. This is life. It happens. It's not gonna be perfect. But it's not impossible though. That's my favorite phrase. No matter what a person goes through in life, it's not the end. It's just an end of that situation. Let me tell you something. You can't have if you look at life big, you're not gonna have a lifetime of bad situations and bad things all the time. That's impossible. That's like waking up tomorrow to having a bad day, the next day, every day of the week, and every month on end. Not every day is gonna be a very bad day or a horrible day. You know, you people, you got one life. You make the best out your life, despite what you fight through. Whether it's a fucked up religion, whether you had a life similar to mine, where you ain't have much family. The family you had they abandoned you. You know you don't know what parents. You don't have parents because I don't have family. I didn't come from family. I didn't come from family. But while I'm telling you this, is not just to give you my business to know about me, but it's just so you can understand that no matter what life throws your way, you got to get over that. You got to show your strength of character. Got to be strong. You got to be a warrior. It's only the beginning until things get better. But you got to believe in that in yourself. And with that done and said, I'm going to cut off here. I've survived making this video. It was all over the place. I thank you so much for just hearing what I had to say, honestly. Um, I hope that life is bringing you peace, happiness, and good health. Until my next video, you take care of yourself. Peace.